tonight, from Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Matt Ryan and the Las Vegas Raiders versus Baker Mayfield and the Cleveland Browns.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season between the Cleveland Browns and the Las Vegas Raiders. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Handoff to Barkley, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Ryan, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Ryan. From the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this across the 50 in the Browns territory. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Going deep here for Landry. And it's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Now Ryan. And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the free safety that time. But lucky, incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. The Browns offense heading back out to take possession. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Mayfield on first down. Man open, that's Anthony Schwartz. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Mayfield with it once more. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. After the interception, here's Ryan. And he's got his man on the crossing route. That's Landry. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing again on second down. Ryan will get this out to Barkley, complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Ryan. Airing it out deep for Smith. And this one is incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Ryan will throw again. And that is incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, the timeout signaled for, and they'll get him with 10 seconds to go before halftime. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Second down, here's Chubb again. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys have a 2-touchdown lead as we hand it back over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Play action. It's Ryan. Complete. Smith has it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A handoff, Barkley running left. Well, he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive lineman creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 22. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. For this defense, CD, that's kind of the icing on the cake here as we get to the end of this one.
And didn't you feel that they weren't just going into total prevent there? You know, they had the lead, and sometimes you fall back and you lose your aggressiveness. Not in this case. They were still making a play on the football, and look how that one turned out. They may have salted this one away.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ballgame. A run for Nick Chubb. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They go with Chubb on second down. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They find they got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
The Browns in victory formation now as they take the knee. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here, and they did it in shutout fashion. Impressive.
Would it be too bland of a statement to say they didn't have the greatest day offensively? I mean,
Did enough, though. Did enough, but yeah, you're right.
most games it wouldn't have been enough. So they've got to go into the locker room and applaud their defensive mates.
Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and see you guys next time. Bye.